Oh yes, the Friday night sports show and a new segment for us this year as we cover Riverina and Farrer football across our New South Wales audiences. And firstly to Riverina, where it is a season that after last year they did play shortened up competition. Only 5 of the clubs in Riverina actually took to the field, and then 1 club came up from Hume Osborne to play in the Riverina competition. But they did have a competition, and it was, of course, the giants of this competition that are pretty hard to beat, the Wagga Tigers, who were victorious. They play the Leeton Whitten Crows at Leeton in the opening match in a couple of weeks' time, so that is going to be massive when that occurs. The Griffith Swans are back after recess last year, and Colin Gully is their opponent at Crossroads a week away. That'll be a magnificent game of football there when those two come up against each other. Coolum Rovers, yes, they are looking forward, those Grasshoppers, to play Turvey Park Bulldogs in their opening match at Mar Oval, while Narrandera Eagles at Narrandera against their old rivals, the GGGM Lions. It is Ganmain, Gron and Matong taking on Narrandera at Narrandera on the 17th of April. That's a Saturday. It's a big game. Speaking of Narrandera, and one of their players, junior footballer Matt Flynn's been playing for the GWS Giants. Take a look at these statistics. He had to wait 1,944 days from being listed on an AFL list when he was drafted to being able to make his debut against St Kilda at the Giants Stadium back a couple of weeks ago. So well done, Matt Flynn, the 23-year-old who was drafted at pick number 41 in 2015. He is a very, very much a tall young man, development ruckman, has been on the cusp of debuting, but did his ACL in the NEAFL match back in 2019, but back into some senior ranks and working in a side where you've had the big mummy, obviously Big Dawson Simpson played there, and Sam Jacobs, the big Crows ruckman, were amongst those, and big Melbourne ruckman Braden Hughes. They've brought in some big talent from other clubs, have the Giants, but this young man is now getting his turn, Matt Flynn. Having a look now at Farrer football, and it is back this weekend, and gee, this is going to be exciting because it will be a terrific competition this year. We've got last time out in 2019, North Wagga were the premiers. They beat East Wagga Coringal on that occasion. They won the flag there by about 3 goals, a 20-point margin for them on that occasion. Marra won the premierships the previous 2 years in 18 and 17, so it's going to be interesting to see before that in 2016 East Warrigal Coringal, and then 2015 the Rock Yerron Creek were victorious at that time. Tamora powerful for three-peat in 2012 to 2014. Having a look at the fixtures for Saturday this weekend. If you're listening to the repeat, you'll be heading out having a look at it. Colliamberley, the Blues, out in the irrigation paddocks. They will be playing Charles Sturt University. CSU have to make the road trip, and it'll be a tough one for them. And Colliamberley always tough on their home deck and might just touch up the Charles Sturt boys. We'll wait and see. East Wagga Coringal get the Rock Yerron Creek at Gumley Oval. This will be a beauty. We'll see what the Magpies have got. They certainly have been recruiting hard, but like a lot of sides, finding it hard with their juniors and keeping the numbers up. So the Rock Yerron Creek to play East Wagga Coringal Hawks, maybe East Wagga Coringal at home. The Marra Bombers at their Langtree Oval take on the Northern Jets, and of course the Northern Jets will come down. They'll be looking after not playing any footy last year, and the Marra Bombers likewise had a really good match of football. And the Temora Kangaroos at Nixon Park at their home deck. The Roos get the North Wagga Saints in what will be a brilliant match of football up there at Temora, and Barellan, the 2 Blues, have the bye. It is Farrer football back, and Riverina football is coming up next week. So Farrer this weekend, Riverina starts next weekend in New South Wales country football.